Last time on the adventures of Beefstick the Barbarian, we didn't do a whole much, just created the character, started the game off. I'm part of a caravan, I got sick, we stopped for the night, and now I'm out to explore, looking for some berries that should help me have a less crappy night. So, sweet, I can zoom in.
Sure.
Check me out. Styling. With the spear and the dagger. Let's see. There's my character screen. There's Kaliska. She's a fighter. I'm a barbarian. So, we're pretty much good to go as far as physical combat. Let's see. There's my inventory. So I got mail. I got a spear. And I got a dagger. Cloak of the Obsidian Order. This is one of my Kickstarter items. Sweet. Doesn't really. The Obsidian Order, which I'm a part of, by the way, is shrouded in mystery, even with the hand occult having few clues about their origins. Some scholars have speculated that the Order's members are a diverse group from all over Eora, brought together by their love of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. By the way, I am the Obsidian Order rodent tamer. I am here to tame the Romans, not to capture them or to kill them, but to turn them into our allies. Alright, put that on. Doesn't show up on here. Let's see. These are the starting items, pre-order items for being a backer. I get these automatically. Gaunt's Pledge. Grants Gaunt's Pledge. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from the myriad perils that plague the world of Eora. An aspect of the gods of Etheras, Gon represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocking sickles that form the rings. As Gon helps protect the dignity of old age, so do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Put that on. Doesn't matter really which hand I put it on. Giant miniature space piglet. Call back to Boo. This tiny titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save companionship. Nice. Nice. Oh, sweet, it even shows up. Check out my giant miniature space piglet. Oh, man. Can I name it? Can I name my pet piglet? No. Well, I'm going to name it anyway. Let's see. This is a tough decision. Let's look over her items while I think of that. So she's got an axe and a torch. Scale armor. And not much else. And then the stash. Looks like we have the same accuracy. Yep. I do more secondary damage. has better defense. Well, she's a fighter, that makes sense. I will call my giant miniature space piglet Roberto. It's settled. Alright. Carabinier, Carabinier, Carabinier. Don't mind Odema. This is as good a place to camp as any. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as a merchant. Heodem man? All kinds of beasts in these woods, and then you have the tribes. I've traveled with Odema before. He's never led us astray. It's best not to wander alone, especially so near the ruins. I see more and more people on the roads these days looking for safety in towns and cities, it seems. I suppose you wouldn't know much about Glanth Athens. They're mighty protective of places like this. You really don't look so good. Odema was right to stop. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? Lucas Raya is a merchant. Heodin. Okay. So that's just repeating stuff. Yep. Alright.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yes, what do you have? Heodin. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
With an outlook like that, I'm sure you'll do well. We'll see, I suppose. I'm just trying to do right by my family.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Raed Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin as he nods at the other scattered caravaneers. Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raed Ceres? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
He shrugs. Deerwood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. And as much as I admired Raed Ceres' work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. Yeah. I don't see it that way. Heodin begins restacking the crates in his wagon. My brothers and I are all working together for the sake of the family enterprise. Now let's see what you got. How much money do I have? I have 100. Crossbow, great sword, hunting bow, pike. I wanted to look at it, not purchase it. Two-handed, slow, 17 to 24 pierce. Battle axe, one-handed, 12 to 17 slash, 11 to 16. Damage capable of delivering powerful blows from the broad curved blades. Battle axes are commonly used by soldiers throughout their wood and air gun. Oh, it does less than my spear, but it does bonus crit damage. Ooh, I can enchant my spear. Of course, I don't have what I need for the recipes. Dagger, flail, convert graze to hit, plus 30% of graze is converted to hits. Alright, that sounds cool. Rapier, rod, sword, lockpick, spattered armor, leather armor. Line regeneration, plus 30 endurance over 12 seconds. These blue-green liquids are attributed with powers of recuperation, restoring energy and liveliness to the weary or morose over a period of time. I don't have enough for that. And I frankly don't want to buy anything else. Let's just stick with... Oh, that's just weapons. Armor. Oh, okay, now that'll just show you... that just grays out stuff. Gotcha. Weapons, armor, clothing, consumables, other. Alright, I'm not going to buy anything from there. Alright, let's take a look around. There's a map. Oh man, that piglet is too cute. Roberto.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Alright. Just, you know, don't linger too long. Admeth's worked. This distinctive herb is a common sight in open fields and meadows bearing small arrow-shaped leaves which encircle red flowers. It earned its name for its association with the final resting place of Admeth Haret, though the particulars of the story change with each retelling. And yes, I'm going to read the flavor text for absolutely everything. I always do in these type of games. I'm going to read every single book, every single piece of line, every single line of dialogue, every recipe, everything. I'm a story-first gamer. Always have been. That goes to a different area, or does that make me search around? This path winds through a narrow canyon, back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
I wish that stayed up a little more. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. Okay.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Okay. Space still pauses. That's good. Good to know. I should probably know my hotkeys. Oh, that's cool how it auto-pauses when you encounter an enemy. It's probably able to be enabled or disabled. Okay, so we got a wolf. Oh, you can get rid of that, huh? Cool. Can I make this window bigger? Oh, yeah. Nice. Alright. Let's make it about here. I wonder if I can move these around. Doesn't look like it, at least that I know of. Alright, so, let's see. Beef stick. Attack. Scouting. Camp. Formation. There's only 2 people. Formation doesn't really matter that much. So for inventory, character, journal, where are my abilities? Ah, there they are. Alright, frenzy, 1 per encounter. Once pledged, restore a moderate amount of endurance to the wearer each time it is used. Cool. So that's a healing item then, right? Alright. Not gonna use Frenzy just yet, just attack.
What you need?
She's got her weapon set. Knockdown. Yeah, that is cool. Let's go for a knockdown on the wolf. Stay out of combat, Roberto. We don't want you getting hurt. You're too cute to get killed. That was easy enough. Alright, so the green bar is health, while the red that just disappeared is endurance. Endurance comes back after a fight. So all the endurance damage you took, at the end of a battle, you regenerate it. And you might regenerate it during a battle too. Health damage, you need to rest to regenerate health damage. It doesn't come back on its own. Alright, wolf hide. Wolf hide. Into the stash you go. Should probably look over my hotkeys. Half speed, double speed, normal speed, quick save, love, camera attack, character formation, character sheet formations, inventory, journal, party manager. Let's see what party manager looks like. You must be at the stronghold. Oh, okay, that's for adding or removing party members. Gotcha. Scout mode.
Huh? Sure.
Oh yeah.
This is it.
Got me some berries. You're kind of a mystery to the rest of the caravan. Just some kind of wanderer, the way I hear it. You have to be when people are looking for you. That is their business. Yeah? How is that you happened to come here? Burned down the orphanage and got out of there while I could. I've never had a place to go home. Still looking. I'm a self-made orphan. My parents got what they deserve. Nice, and now I'm leaving all that behind. Isn't your business. I'm not going to be evil my first time around. I do usually play an evil or more of a scumbag character, but not usually in my first play. Sometimes, but I'm going to be a little bit nicer of a guy, or at least nicer on the surface. I've never had a place to call home. Still looking. You got a lot on your mind then. Hopefully things work out in the end. But in my experience, they don't always. Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. It's been a long time since I've been this way. But I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? No, I'm a drifter. I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? Somewhere I can make some money. Ah, man after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Yeah, why are you here? Kaliska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here. some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Xeometric. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm hearing. We'll see. Well, Dama, I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rawatai, that's where I'm from, and another in Eder. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. See, a woman after my own heart. What can you tell me about Deerwood? I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Eder Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I'll have to ask my sister more about it. If you haven't noticed, there's a little bit of voice acting in this game, but most of the dialogue isn't. I remember that during development. Makes sense. Crowdfunded game. I mean, they got a lot for a Kickstarter game. Close to 4 million, I believe. But still, there's a lot of lines of dialogue in this game, and to voice act all of them would be a long and expensive undertaking. So I don't blame them for not having everything voice acted, because they could use those funds elsewhere. Alright, let's head back to camp. I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfel's getting your water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get your water. Man, that animal got messed up by those wolves. And then I messed them up for the trouble. The backgrounds are so lovely. Look at us. Man, handcrafted backgrounds. God, this game looks beautiful. Character models don't look quite as good as the backgrounds. It's always going to look a little out of place when you have 3D models on a 2D backgrounds, but still. I mean, I don't think the character models look bad. They look good. It's just those backgrounds are so beautiful. Let's go back into scout mode. It's Alt. Shh. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, we got some other plants here. Let's get this. Burned Lady. My springberry, found on tall, distinctively shaped shrubs. These large pink berries are both sweet and frequently used in various medicines, not only to obscure the taste. And the Burned Lady. Despite their humble appearance, these small brown mushrooms are prized for their taste. Their caps are round and distinctively shaped, with small circular depressions dotting the surface. A lot of health. 342. How much does she have? 233. Well, yeah, barbarians are among the hardiest of the classes. They should be, because they don't have the defense of a fighter. They're more reckless and they just go in. They're less the tank and more of a damage dealer, whirling around the battlefield and just whooping ass. Whereas the fighter holds the lines, pulls aggro, and just soaks up damage. So barbarians more prone to taking more damage because they don't have the defense of a fighter, but they have a lot of hit points to make up for it. Or health, as it may be. Do, 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 do. All stealthy like. Wasn't there something in the camp that like was selectable and I didn't grab before? Before we head out, let me go back real quick over here. I could have sworn, yeah, that. Yes, loot. Give me loot. Ah, nice. Punish. Yes. Should have taken that to begin with. Take off. Thank you. And let's get back to looking for this dude that's supposed to be getting the water. Knowing things, something is going to go horribly wrong soon, because
My eyes are peeled.
that's how things usually start out. How you doing, Roberto? You find some truffles? Oh,
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
you crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Ah, these are the encounters. These are really great. I remember them showing this off during development. Man, like little choose your own adventure type deals with gorgeous artwork. I really like this. Continue. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait, a spastic wobble in his ordinary deft stride as he moves towards you with labored depth. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Has he been attacked?
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Oh, I bet he's not alright. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in the heat. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Uh-huh. Yep, stuff just went south. Uh-oh. I wanted to check on his body, but...
Ambush!
Uh-oh. Alright, so we got a hunter. Hunter. Do either of these guys look like they have... Is that an arrow? Does this one have a bow? This guy's melee. That might be an that might be a ranged character. It's probably a good idea to take that one out first. And me, let's try out frenzy style. I'm going frenzy mode. Oh, I have to frenzy first. Nah, that's gonna take up time. Screw it. Let's attack this one. Both of them. Both of us. She's gonna knock him down. Or her. I can't tell if that's a man or a woman. Yep, that is a ranged attacker. Oh, I've taken a lot of endurance damage and a little bit of health damage. Still, I should do it right. We're just down to 2-on-1 now.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Yes, but I gotta loot the bodies first. Bow, hide armor. Let's take all of that. Is that from both of them?
Yeah, got it.
Select all as backspace. Okay. but before I head back to camp, let's go over here. Let's see what's over here. The footprints around the campfire are indistinct. You may have been here for days. They may have been here for days or longer. So somebody was camped out here. Oh, we got a bottle. It's beer. Alright, we got adventure music. It's on now. I don't think I can go this way. Can I? Oh yeah, more mushrooms. Dirt cap. Alright. This small, unassuming white mushroom is a common sight in Durwood. Hence the name dirt cap, I'm sure. I should probably not be dallying and get back to camp, but you know what? I'm an exploring type, and I don't think this is a timed mission. Should probably pick up that lantern. That might cause a forest fire. Alright, so there's nowhere else to go. Alright, let's move. What's over here? Animals. Oh, another dead body. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts it from its putrid waves. A dark, crusted bloodstain besmirches the simple linen clothing. Leather armor and lockpicks. Nice. Nothing over here. Yeah, people at camp can wait. Hold on a minute, I'm exploring and looting stuff. Let a man loot. Can I loot? Let a man loot. Uh-oh. Got us a hunter. Alright, I'm going frenzy style this time. I'm gonna have her
What you need?
knock him down. Yeah, I'm frenzied. Now what, sucker? Now what? Oh, I mistakenly canceled her knockdown attack. Oh well, that's alright.
Got it.
Oh man, they got slaughtered. Damn. Glamtathan leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy on the blood-damp earth. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away the horror like a poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs as they prepare to add you to the sprawling pile beneath them. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heoden, the last of the caravan left standing. No, don't kill Heoden. Glamtathan leader, lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? We are not trespass. We have not trespassed. We merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to. Murderers, you will pay for each life. Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places of which no mortal man is worthy. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. I'm going to try to get to him before he can. I think if I put down my weapons, I'm going to get attacked anyway. Yeah, let's do it. I'm rushing him down. I'm taking the brash action. Your surprising speed catches the man off guard. He hurls Heoden out of the way in hopes of buying himself time to defend your charge. Yes, Heoden might survive. Woo, quick thinking and high dexterity, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Well, he might not survive. I don't have time to... Oh, wait. Alright, Heoden's part of my party. Good. Get him out of the way. What is he, anyway? He's a rogue. Alright, he's hurt. Let's get him back.
Yeah?
I'm going frenzy style. She's going knockdown style. Actually, I'm gonna have her knock down the archer.
Useless!
Oh crap, he got knocked. Alright, I don't want him to die. Frenzied. Alright.
How can I help?
Let's backstab this dude. Can he? Blinding strike, a dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see, inflicts extra damage and blinds the target. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. How you like them apples? Yeah, get you some of that. Get you some of that, buddy. Alright. He's a rogue. Let's position him behind. And backstab. Yeah, get you some of that. Yeah! How you like them apples? That's what I'm talking about. There's more? Battle's not over. Alright, we're not very hurt so far. So, where are the rest of the attackers? Let's see what's up here. Oh, I guess I just paused too early. Oh, wait a minute. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fistful gaps. He looks at you. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a good whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. Oh man, this writing is freaking great. As I expected from Obsidian, but yeah, this is good stuff right here. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You could feel it begin to seep beneath your skin like a jetty, beginning to succumb to the surge of a great wave. And where it pierces you, it feels as though it's rending you apart from within. Seated against the wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bowel, Odemo's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
This must be that wind he was talking about. Hey, go Piglet, go with us! Don't die, Piglet, no, don't get caught in the storm! Roberto, no! No, Roberto, no! Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who has been feigning death, lunges for Heoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Aw man, don't tell me Heoden's gonna die anyway. Restrained, Heoden lashes out against his fatigued assailant but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind, from your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you'd have a good chance of hitting your attacker. Yeah, you know what? I'll sacrifice my weapon. You need to live, Heoden. You need to live. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Heoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Heoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Oh man. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. You pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. No one left behind, Heoden. No one left behind. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Over here. We made it. What weapon did I lose?
Was that?
What was that?
A Buick. Had to be.
Heoden's words come between wheezing gasps.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
I've narrowly escaped the strange and deadly wind that tore through the valley, but now I am trapped in the ancient ruins that the caravan master told us to stay clear of. I will have to find my way through the ruins to get to safety. Right. What weapon did I lose? I lost my spear. I have just a dagger. Could give me a second dagger. If I go single dagger, I have greater accuracy, but I only have one weapon. I'll go dual daggers for now, until I can get something better. Level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. Alright, this is a good place to leave off for now. We finally got into the meat of the game, and we'll explore these ruins next time.